I call Jonathan Young.
Thank you, sir. Very pleased to stand and speak on the Employment Standards Bill here in its first reading, and I'm sure, sir, when this bill comes to the Transport and Industrial Relations Select Committee, that we will work through all the issues that will bring the clarifications that the previous speaker does not see. Sir, it is quite difficult to just have one size fits all. We know that when it comes to people who are on call. And there are people on call right throughout a workforce, sir, such as a glazier. If a building is broken into or a storm shatters a window of a department store, then the glazier comes in at all hours of the night to repair it. So there are other people who are on call. Plumbers. I received a phone call from a friend of mine, 10 o'clock at night. I was driving to Auckland and got a message on my cell phone, did I know a plumber, because of a leak that had sprung in their house. And I was able to, get the person there to repair that. That person was on call. Of course, they do get reimbursed. And, as the bill came in the following week, we understood just how much people who are on call can charge. So there's a lot of complexity about this on call. And I understand the concerns and sentiments of the previous speaker. All of that, sir, will become clearer and clearer as we go through the Select Committee process. Sir, what I want to speak on principally tonight is the paid parental leave components of this bill that have been presented. And, sir, thank you to the Minister for, I think, the broad range of amendments that this bill contains that is determined to make this provision far more flexible for the modern workplace. And that's so important, sir, that our legislation is not only the rule of law, but also encompasses the will and the understanding and the cooperation of people, as people in the workplace have all sorts of different employment scenarios these days. Sir, the number of live births registered in New Zealand in the year ended March 2012 was 60,860, and data shows that the proportion of paid parental leave recipients as a percentage of births was around 42%. So this does affect a very large, significant number of people. And so the purpose of this bill to make amendments to the Parental Leave and Employment Protection Act is to create a greater flexibility so people can take hold of these entitlements and it can work for their family situations, while at the same time, sir, it maintains or builds or supports the connection with employment that they've had previously and desire to return to. And sir, that's very, very important. Sir, no doubt, parental leave has economic and social benefits, including the positive impact on a child's cognitive development, child health, economic growth, and labour force participation. And it also reduces child poverty. So all of these provisions we are going to hear in the Select Committee process. We look forward to submitters submitting and then coming to the Select Committee, and I'm sure, sir, we are going to have a very interesting and a very good debate over the issues. And sir, I believe that we'll end up with legislation that is going to greatly enhance the employment provisions of people in New Zealand. Very happy, sir, to commend this bill to the House.
Good work.